Hey guys, welcome back to the Wood and Metal Workshop. Got a little video on hammers today. We got, some of you know, I like to pick up hammers at estate sales, garage sales, flea markets, wherever, auctions, wherever I can find them, and I buy a lot of them that don't have, the only thing wrong with them is a bad handle. Handles are easy. There's a previous video, I'll put a link up here or in the description back to that video on rehandling a hammer. Today I've just been going through all the hammers that I've picked up over the last year or so, and some of my hammers that are in the shop that I've been using. This is a hammer I've had for a long time. This is a Craftsman 40 ounce cross peen, and it's getting a little wiggly, needs a new handle. So I'm going to show you how to get the easiest way to get the handle out, and then how to pick a proper handle to replace it, and then we'll go ahead and order some handles, and I've got a bunch here that we're going to have to order and rehandle. So here's one I did yesterday. I happen to have this handle in stock. This is a 40 ounce plum cross peen. You can see I polished up this side of it, polished up the face, because the face, this face was, the guy had welded his initials into the side of the hammer, and just not something I care to do, so I ground his initials off. It's still stamped in here with a center punch, it looks like. Initials are RA, so RA, I've got your hammer, and it's being put to good use. This one I also rehandled. The only thing that was wrong with this one, the handle was, this is the original handle, it was in good shape, but it was installed crooked, so the hammer was off, and it just didn't fit tight. So I cut it off, shortened it up a little bit, sanded the, refitted the handle, and new wedge, and put the metal wedges back in, and now that one's good to go. Needs to be cleaned up still. I haven't cleaned that one up yet. Here's the handle that came off this one. As you can see, somebody evidently missed a few times and broke up the handle, so that's why that one had to be replaced. And here is a typical replacement handle. I'm going to take you on to McMaster-Carr's website and show you their handle selections. And this one does not fit any of the hammers that I happen to have. You can see, I don't know if you can see that. It's way too small for this head, and the wrong shape for the other heads I have. But this one will stay in stock here, and when I have it come across one that this fits, that'll go in. So the first thing I like to do is dehandle them, and I'm going to show you how to dehandle this, and then we'll go to the next step. Alright, got it locked in the vise. Like I said, the handle is quite wiggly, so I like to take a hacksaw. You can use any saw, but I like a hacksaw just in case I do accidentally hit the head. You should try to cut about 1/8 inch away. Okay, the rest of this handle's in good shape. It's just shorter now. There's no cracks, no splits. There's some damage up here at the head, but that would get ground away to fit into a smaller handle. So I'll probably use this to replace one of the smaller heads, where I can take this down to the right size. And once you get it cut off, flip it over, and I've got this angled punch, angled chisel. It's getting a little worn, I have to regrind it, but it works really good for popping in here. Make sure I get the angled side right. Okay, there we go. Oops. Just drive it in next to the metal wedge, and then usually you can just pop these right out. Of course, that means it's not going to work on this one. the drilling, it releases tension on the wood, so it comes out. So that one is now ready to be rehandled. Go on to the next step here. So what we're going to do, we've already got the other ones measured. I'm just going to measure the inside here. 1.330 by 0.792, and that's oblong. And you want to know what shape your head is. I don't know if we can focus on the, oops, kick the camera, sorry. Got all of them listed out here with their shapes. Oval, round, oval, 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 oblong, oblong. So next what I like to do is I like to clean up the heads. So we'll do that next. Continue on with our hammer time video here, and we need to get some hammer handles. So McMaster-Carr is the best place that I found. There's the page. Let's zoom you in here a little bit on it. So here's your different shapes for your hammer handles. Here they're listed out. Hammer handles, sledge handles, axe handles, fiberglass hammer handles. All right there. Easy to use. You find you've got your overall length. A guide over here to what poundage these handles are good for. Then you've got your overall length, your shape. So flat oval, oval, rectangular, and pear head. Then you get your length and your width of the hole, and the grip style, and it includes steel wedge and a wood wedge. Tells you that here. Part number and cost each. I've already got my cart full with the 10 handles that I need. Looks like we're $50.82 plus shipping. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these ordered, and we'll see you back in the shop.